What's going on with y'all, man? It's time to get a scope mount for this optic right here. The primary arms SLX 1 to 6 with the ACSS Nova Reticle green. Got that from the brother Randy Brooks, who runs Obsidian Tactics. Wonderful service, quick shipping. Got my optic, everything just how it's supposed to be. So I got nothing but good to say about Randy Brooks and Obsidian Tactics. So I'm definitely gonna be spending some more money. But this is a question I want to go ahead and ask, and I don't want to be too long. We really don't need to be too long. This is my thought process right here. Y'all tell me, am I thinking correctly? That's how I can do this right here. I'm thinking I want to go a quick detached scope mount, and I want to go 1.9 height over bore, height over rail. I'm sorry, height over rail. That's when I want to go. And I think I'm going to go with this one right here. Let me show it to you. It's from Midway Industries. Alright, so this is it right here. And it's not Midway, it's Midwest Industries, my bad. And that kind of gives you a visual of what it'll look like. I don't think that's too high, and I don't think it's too low. But this video actually turned out being longer than I wanted it to be. So let's get back to the table. So as you can see, that's the scope mount that I'm thinking will be the best setup for this primary arms Nova. Now this is why I want to go quick detach. This will be my actual first quality quick detach mount. I had one quick detach mount from UTG. That thing failed and did not hold zero. It allowed me to get a good tight 50-yard zero, but once I started doing my suppressor fire, yeah, it opened up. Yeah, it just wouldn't hold that suppressor fire. So I'm going to have to spend a little bit more money if I want to go quick detach mount. So this is my theory when it comes to a quick detach mount. So let's say we got the primary arms Nova. For the sake of this video, to give you a visual, we are just going to pretend that this is a scope mount that has that primary arms Nova in it. For whatever reason, that primary arms Nova go down. Because I have a quick detach mount, this is what I can do. Find a piece of cover, quick detach the scope mount, all that's gone. Because if the scope goes down for whatever reason, we're just going to ditch all of that. Once we ditch that, boom. You got your backup sights. Not only do you have your backup sights, because I'm going with a quick detach mount, I'll also have a 45-degree offset red dot. Because it makes no sense to have a top-mounted red dot on that scope mount if it's quick detach, and I may have to bail on a quick detach mount. I'll be getting rid of that dot too, because it may not be nothing wrong with the dot. It could potentially just be something wrong with the LPVO. What can go wrong? I don't know, but we always want to be prepared for the worst. So we'll have a 45-degree offset dot. Is my philosophy of use correct? As I just stated, having a quick detach mount for the sole purpose of having to ditch your LPVO for whatever reason. Is it worth having a quick detach mount for that one thing? That's question number one. Question number two, height over rail. Traditionally, I've been using the Burris Pepper mount, which sits at 1.6 height over rail. That means the center of your optic is 1.6 inches over top of the rail. Okay, most traditional scope mounts is 1.5. So when it comes to 1.6, 1.5, that difference is really nothing at all. I'm thinking about going with the 1.9. So let's say if the traditional is 1.5, and then we got 1.9. So 1.5, the center of your optic will sit right here. 1.9, which is 0.40 difference of an inch, sits it up here. Now it's not quite 226 height, which you'll have to, matter of fact, 226, let's just make that 220, so height over bore would be 7. Boom. So for a traditional 1.5, the 226 is that high. from 1.5 to 1.9. That's actually a big difference. As I move that, you can actually see that's a big difference. So I think that 1.9 will actually be perfect. That 1.9 kind of puts you right in the middle. It ain't too high, it ain't too low. It's kind of right there where you want it to be at. So I'm really kind of liking that 1.9. Now I have tried the 1.9. I actually got the Monstrum. It was a little cheap Monstrum from off of Amazon just to kind of try it out, and that was 1.93. I didn't even take it to the range. I just kind of wanted to do some heads up, dry fire practice in the house. And going from a 1.6 to a 1.9 really wasn't that much of a difference. It did kind of lift your head up a little bit, but I kind of think that 1.9 will kind of be right there in the middle. You still can do everything you need to do. You get your heads up, and if you have to go in the prone, yeah, you may not shoot as accurately, or you may have to crane your neck up a little bit, but on a general purpose rifle, especially because this is the Nova right here. So if you're buying this optic, you're buying it because you want that fiber optic dot that's going to get real bright. Yeah, you can reach it out to distance, but this is more of a general purpose setup right here. You know what I'm saying? Just a general purpose. You want to be able to do everything. You got your bright dot for, quick acquisition. Then you got you a nice little magnification with a good, decent piece of glass in there. So that's how I'm kind of looking at it. Quick detach mount, 1.9 height. Am I headed on the right track? Y'all be blessed, be safe, I'm out.